I think I'll go here. Yeah. That way it can talk about random stuff. Of course. All right. Test. Is that really hot? Okay. Test. 1, 2, 3. That's all good? All right. Okay, so I'm ready. Whenever. Okay. Alrighty, and welcome here to Marshfield Senior High, as we got a girls basketball game here tonight between the Marshfield Tigers hosting the DC Everest Evergreens here in the Valley. We got a second Valley game of the season here for Marshfield, and they are rolling, I guess, so far this season and in the Valley. And so let's take a look at the DC Everest Evergreens, who are coming into this game with a 3-2 record and a 50-11 victory over Wausau East. That was their last game, and so they were dominant, no doubt, just dominating the Wausau East in their opener. And so DC Everest 3-2 on the season, like I said. And so they have, obviously, that victory over Wausau East, wins over Chippewa Falls and Appleton West, and a couple of losses against Rhinelander and Crandon. And so they already have 3 wins, which is as many wins as they had last season. So they're already doing better than they were last season. Last season they finished with 3-22. So definitely a down year for DC Everest. Last year they lost in the regional to Eau Claire North 61-41. So DC Everest looking to kind of build that. I mean, you can only go up at this point. So DC Everest is just looking to go up, and that's what they're shooting for this season. They finished, I should say, at the bottom of the Valley last year, and already off to a good start this season, and Laura Bolas's, I should say, and the Evergreens. So let's see if they can come in here tonight and knock off Marshfield, as the Marshfield Tigers won the Valley last season, and so they beat DC Everest both times they played. I should say, let's first mention Marshfield this season. They're off to a 1-2 start with a most recent win by 30, 59-29 over Wisconsin Rapids in their opener here in the Valley. They had 2 previous games, a loss against Eau Claire North and a loss against Neenah. And so those were their early 2 games of this season, as they off to a 1-2 start, as I mentioned here. Last season, the Tigers won the Valley with an 11-1 record. They had a great team last year. They finished 17-8 on the season, but they lost in the regional final to Hudson 50-42. So the Tigers look to get back to the top of the Valley this season, and they're off to a good start, at least, winning their first game over Wisconsin Rapids. Tonight, they have DC Everest coming to town. They should be able to, at least, I would think, pick up a win tonight over Everest. But you never know. These games are early in the season. Who knows what could happen? You always see some surprises early in the season when you watch basketball. So we'll have to see what we're in for tonight. And we're going to take a very quick break here as we get ready. We're going to have the starting lineups, the opening tip, all of that fun stuff for you coming up after this quick break here. And we'll be back with more basketball, with the start of basketball, here on Zalewski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com. And welcome back here to Marshfield High School, where we got the Tigers hosting the DC Everest Evergreens here tonight. Starters, first for DC Everest, consist of number 4, Kelsey Woolley, number 5, Grace Sandquist, number 13, Kirsten Hall, number 20, McKenna Bullis, and number 22, Ella Eckhoff. And so the Evergreens coming into tonight's game with a so far a good season. And taking a look at their leading scorers, it's Kirsten Hall averaging 7.6 points per game, Ella Eckhoff with 7.4, and then Grace Sandquist with 7. And so DC Everest with a balanced scoring attack, and we'll see if they can continue that here tonight against Marshfield. Starters for the Tigers consist of number 1, Mackenzie Holm, number 4, Zeta Kolbeck, number 12, Haley Klum, number 13, Lauren Katzenberger, and number 25, Emma Ridgway. The Tigers are led in scoring this year by Zeta Kolbeck. The offense goes through her as she's averaging 19 points per game for Marshfield. Meanwhile, Mackenzie Holm, Emma Ridgway, and Haley Klum all average 9 for the Tigers. So we're going to look for another big game from Kolbeck, and the Tigers will need that if they want to come out with the victory here tonight over DC Everest. We should have a pretty good game in store for us. I'm Ben Brecht here at Marshfield, doing my first Tiger game of the season, so this is exciting. Opening tip goes to the Tigers, and that's over and back. Good call there as that one went into the front court, and then Klum tried to pass it back and can't quite do that. So early turnover here for Marshfield. And so Everest will start with the basketball. Getting into Woolley. Woolley pass over to Hall. Looking to go inside. That is going to be tipped out of bounds. It will stay on this end with DC Everest. So inbounding for the Evergreens will be Woolley. And we got 5 seconds. So good defense from the Tigers on that inbound. They'll force the turnover, and Marshfield will get it right back. Bringing across the floor, getting up to Katzenberger. Back up top of the arc, Klum. Shooting around to Kolbeck. Klum dribbling inside. Inside they get Ridgway, and a turnover travel on Emma Ridgway. So another early turnover for Marshfield. Pass ahead to Bullis. Back up top of the arc with Kirsten Hall. Back up to Sandquist. And so DC Everest patiently working through offense. On this longer possession, there is another turnover. A little sloppy play early on for both of these teams. Shuda Funeral Services in Stevens Point and Plover is here to help you with all of your funeral needs with 2 convenient locations and a personal local touch. Let their experienced staff serve your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com. That's shudafuneral.com. They make me say it twice because they know the first time I'll mess it up. So, good rebound there for Hall, and so DC Everest will get this back. Woolley driving inside. Swing it around now to Sandquist. Back up top of the arc with Eckhoff. So a longer possession. Once again for the Evergreens. Double inside and jump ball possession will go to the Tigers. Nope, it's going to go to DC Everest because the Tigers actually won the jump. So and so back up top now for DC Everest is Bullis. Swinging it around. Pass Allen stolen away by Klum. Back out in transition basket for Mackenzie Holm. Gets the Tigers on the board. First here tonight. Sandquist looking to go inside. Nice little turnaround shot in the middle of the lane for Ella Eckhoff. Pass back up top of the arc with Kolbeck. Into the corner, Klum driving along that left baseline, gets cut off. Pass into the right corner, 3 is no good. Rebound tracked down by Haley Klum. Pass back out, 3 is short. And rebound taken for Woolley. And there's a 3, knocks that one in. McKenna Bullis for a 3. And just like that, the Evergreens take the lead early in this one. Handoff to Klum. Pass back top of the arc with Holm. Holm using the screen. Handoff to Kolbeck. Swinging around into the corner with Katzenberger. Back up top with Klum. Dribbling and kick. That's going to go out of bounds. Stay on this end with Marshfield. Make sure to get them what they really want for Christmas, a River's Edge Golf Course membership for the 2025 golf season. Get membership rates and details at riversedgegolfcourse.com. River's Edge Golf Course in Marshfield. Back up top of the arc now with Holm. Dribbling, kicking out into the corner, and we got a travel call there on Emma Ridgway. These turnovers are slowing down the Tigers, at least early on in this one. We got a quick 30-second timeout here called by Marshfield. We're going to take a quick break as well. We'll be back with more basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
And welcome back here to Marshfield. DC Everest and Marshfield going head-to-head in this one. And so Everest with it, looking to go inside. That is going to be tipped away. Good recovery, though, by Eckhoff. Dribbles inside, kick back out to Bullis at the top of the arc. Down inside, and that's going to be a foul. As Ella Eckhoff will go to the free throw line here, shooting 2 for DC Everest. Foul call on Emma Ridgway. First free throw is no good. And so how much useless knowledge do you have? Make sure to play America's Pub Quiz Trivia every Tuesday night at Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield. You can win prizes, so bring your friends. The fun starts at 7 p.m. every Tuesday night. It's trivia night at Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield. Good rebound all there by Eckhoff. Job to follow your shot, and then a turnover there for DC Everest. Looking to go inside. Nice turnaround shot down low. Haley Klum for Marshfield. And so back and forth we go. Swing it over into the left wing with Hall. Back over on the right wing. That one's stolen away by Kolbeck. In transition, layup good for Zeta Kolbeck. Back up on the top, bringing it across, McKenna Bullis. And that's going to go out of bounds. It will be Tiger basketball. So another turnover for DC Everest. Kolbeck passing over to Holm. Back up top with Klum. Nice pass inside. Layup just no good for Holm. Rebound taken by Shimoleski. Quick pass ahead. Jumper from just inside the arc, off the mark for Hall. Rebound taken by Kolbeck. Swing it around to Holm. Dribble, kick out. Three, no good. And that's going to go off of Everest. It will stay Tiger basketball. And so Zeta Kolbeck will inbound along our own baseline. Back up to Klum. And we have an offensive foul going to be called on the Tigers' Devin Lemoyne. So second team on the Tigers. Woolley will bring it up here for Everest. Good trap. Able to get that out, though. And there, a nice steal. In transition goes Kolbeck, and she'll lay it in. Zeta Kolbeck with the steal and the basket. Second time tonight for Zeta. And the Tigers take a 3-point lead, getting in sync on the defensive end of the floor, at least early on. Back over to Woolley. Dribbles inside. Kick back out into the corner with Sandquist. Sandquist with some pressure, getting it inside. And we're going to get an offensive foul. Foul called on Kirsten Hall. Her first, team first. Substitution into the game for the Tigers. Sees Ridgway come back in. So under 11 minutes left here. Tigers hold that 3-point lead. There's no place like Hefco Floral Company and Hefco.com for the holidays. Hefco Floral and Patriot Solar across from Pick and Save, downtown Marshfield. Great block there. That was Shimoleski. And then we have a foul down on this end. Called on the Tigers, Devin Lemoyne. Aubrey Klatt comes into the game here for DC Everest. She'll get it off the inbound using a couple of screens, pass into the corner with Bullis. And that's going to go out. And turnover for DC Everest. Tigers inbound to Zeta Kolbeck. She'll bring it up the floor. Back into the corner now with Katzenberger. Klum at the free throw line. And she's going to, nope, they're going to call a travel. So another turnover there for Marshfield. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Pass back up top of the arc, 3 off the mark. Rebound taken by Ridgeway. Back up Ridgeway. Nice pass inside. Klum can't finish, though. She had a really good look at it. Close game here as we approach the midway point of this first half. Neither team taking control quite yet. Klatt will inbound, and then we're going to have a foul down low called on Marshfield. Dribbling inside, and the basket. Count the basket for Grace Sandquist. She'll go to the line. Foul is called on Emma Ridgeway. Grace Sandquist at the line here for the possible three-point play, and she has a chance to tie this one up. Emma Aller comes in for Marshfield. That free throw no good, but right there for the rebound is Hall. And we got a scramble on the floor and jump ball. Possession belongs to the Tigers. So DC Everest taking the 1-point lead here at 9-8, their first lead of the game. And we're about halfway through, and if you're DC Everest, you got to feel pretty good, at least so far, about how this first half has gone. Visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin, featuring over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. Open nightly now through New Year's Eve. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com. That rebound will get tracked down into the corner. And that's going to go out of bounds. Turnover Tigers. DC Everest will inbound. Make sure to remember the name, Ben Tilburg. Ben's the Midwest land guy with Pipefers Auction and Realty, your go-to expert for farmland and hunting land in Wisconsin. Pipefers has been named one of America's top auction houses year after year. You can email Ben at ben@pipefers.com. Nobody, and I mean nobody, does it better than Ben Tilburg at Pipefers Auction and Realty. Foul called on Laufenberg. And Haley Klum will come back in for Marshfield. Woolley to inbound, and that's going to be a turnover. Kolbeck comes away with their third steal so far tonight. Looking to go inside, Klum kick out into the corner. Back as they swing it around, Klum into the left corner. Back up top of the arc with Kolbeck using the screen. Back with Holm. Kenzie Holm, dribble, kick out. Some good defense here from DC Everest. Now we have a really long three. That is going to go in and out. Klum comes down with the rebound. And so it will be a jump ball, stay on this end with the Tigers. Colbeck will throw it in here for Marshfield. It's going to be DC Everest, actually. Tigers got the last jump ball. I thought they did, but you never know. I could have been wrong. Anyways, pass ahead here to Shivaleski. Swinging around on the left wing to Kirsten Hall. So we approach 7 minutes left in this first half. An 8-7 Tiger lead. The scoreboard has been a little wonky. At least the scoreboard in here, in the gym. Three-pointer off the mark, and rebound comes down to Grace Sandquist. Pass ahead, dribble, layup in transition for Shimaleski. Driving inside, kick out to, Katzenberger. Dribble, free throw line, jumper, no good. And the rebound comes down to Ella Aller. Jump ball, possession goes to the Tigers. When buying or selling, Brock & Decker Real Estate is the team you need by your side. Brock & Decker has all the tools you need to feel confident in selling or buying. Call Sammy or Sue today or visit them on North Central Avenue at brockanddecker.com and on Facebook. Another turnover for the Tigers. It'll be Everest basketball. It's actually 9-8. And so there's a steal by Mackenzie Holm, and she'll lay it in. So Marshfield retakes the lead. So we approach under 6 minutes. Rebound is going to be another jump ball. Possession staying on this end. It'll be inbound to Sandquist. And that's going to be out of bounds. Tiger basketball. The next time you shop for insurance, call Brett Krecklau and Ian Pierce, your full-service rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. Call 715-384-2826 today. They're going to go inside. Klum. Turnaround shot is blocked. Big block for Grace Sandquist. And so a tight game here between the Evergreens and the Tigers, as Marshfield handled DC Everest pretty easily last year. A different story here tonight, at least so far. Kick out, right wing three, no good. Rebound taken by Hall. Back up. Dribbling inside Shimaleski. That's going to be stolen away. Taken away by Holm. Holm passing out to the top and eventually tracked down by Katzenberger and travel on the Tigers. And so we're going to have a quick timeout taken by Marshfield. We will take it with them. We'll be back with more girls basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
All right, and welcome back here to Marshfield High School. Out of that timeout, DC Everest with it as Hall with it at the top of the arc for the Evergreens. Dribbling inside, and we have a foul called on the drive. It's going to be called on Zeta Kolbeck. Events were made for Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield. Book your big event at Nuts Deep for large groups or small. With private party space available, it's a perfect spot for rehearsal dinners, baby and bridal showers, holiday parties, and more. Call Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield today for available dates. And we have a timeout called by DC Everest as they went to the floor. So we'll take it with them. We'll be back with more basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Alrighty, and welcome back here to more Tiger basketball, girls basketball, I should say, tonight here on Zaleski Sports. Thanks for tuning in on this Friday night. Nice dribble drive and basket for Ella Eckhoff. Out of that timeout, drew up a nice play. Eckhoff said, hey, I'll take that baseline, and she gets the basket as DC Everest retakes the lead here at 11-10. Back to Tiger end of the floor with Holm at the free throw line. Hand off to Klum. Back up top to Kolbeck. Into the left corner with Laufenberger. Swing it back around to Laufenberg. And so as we are under 3.5 minutes, a tight basketball game here tonight for Marshfield. They got a good battle on their hands with DC Everest, and we have a foul called on Everest. Aubrey Klatt, that's her first, team second. ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids, and get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. Back into the corner, 3, rolls in and out, rebound taken by DC Everest. That was Shimoleski. And offensive foul, charge, called on Klatt. A turnover-filled first half, I should say, on both ends of the floor. It's led to a low-scoring first half at that. With it on the right wing for Marshfield is Holm, trying to go inside. It's taken away by McKenna Bullis. Not many steals for DC Everest, but if you look for the Tigers, there's quite a few steals at least early on in this one. And we're going to have a foul called. Called on Zeta Kolbeck. It's bonus time for DC Everest. That's the 7th team foul on Marshfield. At the line, Aubrey Klatt shooting the 1-and-1. Knocks it in. Klatt at the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Make sure to call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. And so, another free throw here for Aubrey Klatt. And that one's also good. And so a 3-point lead here for DC Everest, the largest lead of the game. And so dribbling along the baseline, kick out into the corner. They go to Katzenberger. Looking to go inside, Klum. Turnaround, basket, got it! Haley Klum posting up her defender and making a good move down low for the Tigers. Pass inside and a foul from behind on Lauren Katzenberger. Substitution into the game for the Evergreens, Piper Schultz. And Hall at the free throw line here shooting the bonus. Missing that one. Rebound down to Katzenberger. Dribbling into the free throw line is Mackenzie Holm. Pass back up top of the arc to Gracie Ridgway. Nice pass. Beautiful cut by Ridgway. Can't get it to go. Rebound taken there by Eckhoff. Kirsten Hall with it on the right wing. Into the corner with Klatt. Driving along that right baseline is Bullis. Kick back out. 3-pointer off the mark. Rebound comes down to Klum. And in transition, Mackenzie Holm gets the basket, and just like that, Tigers retake the lead here at 14-13, under a minute left in this first half. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Nice pass out, 3-pointer, rolls in and out, rebound taken by Holm, and we're down to 30 seconds here. Tigers will perhaps hold for one more shot as they put together a little bit of a run here over the last minute and have retaken the lead. Holm can't get the basket to go. Rebound down to Klatt. As we approach 10 seconds left in this first half, DC Everest needs to look for a basket. Back out on the right wing, dribbles and shot, rolls in and out. Rebound, scramble on the floor. That'll do it for this first half. The Marshfield Tigers come out with a 14-13 lead over DC Everest after this first half. A back-and-forth battle between the Evergreens and the Tigers sees Marshfield take a 1-point lead. Into the halftime break. We'll see what happens here in the second half as some team can pull away. We'll see what goes on. But for now, we'll send it to a couple of commercials here, and we'll have our halftime show here from Marshfield. And thank you for watching high school basketball tonight on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
For those about to shop, we salute you. We want you to let loose and choose a deal that best suits you, cause we're Thunderstorm.
Mittens has gotten down and dirty with deals on furniture, done dirt cheap.
Mittens in Marshfield is
back in black
all month long for Black November. From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Oh, we are back here to Marshfield High School. After taking a quick break, we're going to take a look at our halftime stats here as the Tigers hold a 1-point lead over DC Everest. Let's first start with the DC Everest Evergreens. They were led in scoring in that first half by Ella Eckhoff, finishing with 4 points, and she had 3 rebounds as well. We had 3 points for McKenna Bullis and a steal. We had 2 points for Aubrey Klatt, both at the free throw line, and 1 rebound. 2 points for Ilsa Shimileski, 3 rebounds, and a block for her. 2 for Grace Sandquist, a 1 rebound and a block as well. Kelsey Woolley with 1 rebound. Kirsten Hall, the big winner on the boards, finishing with 4 rebounds there in that first half for the Evergreens. And so that kind of rounds out the stats for DC Everest. Meanwhile, let's move to the Marshfield Tigers. They were led in scoring in the first half by Mackenzie Holm, finishing with 6 points, 1 rebound, and 2 steals for Marshfield. We had 4 points for Zeta Kolbeck, 1 rebound, and 3 steals, so she's doing it on both ends of the floor. So a good first half for her as well. Haley Klum with 4 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. 1 rebound for Lauren Katzenberger, a rebound for Emma Ridgway, as well as Kylie Laufenberg. That kind of rounds out the scoring for the Marshfield Tigers as they have a 14-13 lead. We don't have much stuff in the stat sheets here tonight on either side of the floor. We've seen a lot of turnovers, and so that's been a big difference here tonight as both teams trying to find their groove on offense. There hasn't been much groove finding, I should say. So maybe they'll find their groove here in the second half. But so far, it's been pretty choppy back and forth. So we're going to take another quick break here, and we will be back in resuming our halftime show here from Marshfield after these messages. Thanks for tuning in tonight for girls basketball action brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate,
Call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
If you have land to sell, talk to Ben Tilburg, the Midwest land guy. Ben Tilburg, with Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty, is your go-to expert for farmland and hunting land in Wisconsin. Pfeiffer's has been named one of America's top auction houses, year after year, selling over $2.2 billion in farmland over the past 25 years. Ben's passion for the great outdoors and deep knowledge of the ag industry give him the edge to represent you and your legacy. Ben wants to talk to you about your land needs. Call today and mention this ad for a free land valuation or property proposal. Let's get your land sold. Nobody, and I mean nobody, does it better than Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken, and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Alrighty, welcome back here to Marshfield High School as we got the girls team hosting DC Everest here tonight. Tigers and Evergreens in the second Valley game of the season here as we got still early season girls basketball action here on Zaleski Sports. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. And Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Check out current promotions and get great fall deals on Milwaukee tools today from the people you can depend on. Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. As we keep following the Tiger girls this season, we got a tight game here tonight against the Evergreens, who finished at the bottom of the conference last year, but look to be a much improved team this year, and they are giving the Tigers all that they can handle here, at least through one half. And to begin the second half, we got a basket there by Mackenzie Holm to start off the Tigers scoring here so far. And so let's see if the Tigers can build a lead here in the second half and put DC Everest away. I'm sure that's what they were kind of focused on in the halftime break. But Kirsten Hall has something to say about that as she knocks down the three, ties this one up at 16. Expect the game to break open a little bit here. Both offenses have a chance to see each other at least in the first half, kind of take a more aggressive approach here in the second half. Klum missing that one. Rebound comes down to Eckhoff. Pass back up top of the arc to the Evergreens. Woolley has that one tipped away. And we got travel call there on McKenna Bullis. And so Tigers will bring it across here. Zeta Kolbeck. Get back up top of the arc. They had a cutter. Just missed her. Kolbeck dribbling. Take inside. They're going to get blocked. Blocker for Sandquist, her second of the night. And so Everest looking to take the lead on this possession. And we got a foul called here on Marshfield. BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford or online at bigbeardown.com. Shimoleski coming back in for Marshfield. Woolley will inbound here for DC Everest along her own baseline. Getting it in, and we got a foul called as Grace Sandquist went up. She'll go to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Make sure to call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. 2 shots here for Grace Sandquist. Her first appearance to the line tonight. The Hearing House provides personalized hearing health care from 5 convenient locations throughout central Wisconsin. Give Karen and Todd a call to schedule an appointment today in Wausau, Stevens Point, Colby, Neelsville, or Marshfield, and make your house a hearing house. And so we got a foul called on Hall, and so it'll be Tigers basketball. Back up with Emma Ridgway. And we got a travel call. Turnover for Marshfield. Everest inbound to Kirsten Hall. Pass up to Grace Sandquist. Pass back up top of the arc with Shimoleski. DC Everest patiently working through their offense. Good defensive possession for Marshfield. Eventually, if you have long possessions like this, you can eventually wear down the defense and find some openings. Or you can just drive it to the basket. That is no good, but the rebound and putback for Sandquist gets 2 for the Evergreens. I had that in a game I was doing the other night, or earlier this week, I should say. There were some really long possessions on offense, and they were able to break down the defense. The defense eventually got lax, and it opened up some wide-open opportunities for threes. Three-pointer for Kolbeck. And they're going to need some more scoring from here in the second half. She'll get that started at least with a 3 there, and now a 1-point Tiger lead. 3 for DC Everest goes off and out of bounds off of the Evergreens, and Tiger basketball. And so Tiger basketball. They have a 1-point lead, looking to go inside. Nice pass to Kolbeck, and she will get the basket and the foul. Zeta Kolbeck will go to the free throw line here for the possible 3-point play. And so good position down low by Kolbeck. Tigers were able to get it into her. She makes the most of it and then knocks down the free throw. Hall will bring it across here for the Evergreens. Back over to Hall, dribbling along that baseline, and we're going to have a foul called on Kylie Laufenberg. Her second, team third. So DC Everest will inbound along their own baseline. Getting it into Kirsten Hall. Nice pass and finish for Grace Sandquist. She's come alive here over the last minute for DC Everest. 3 in the corner is good for Zeta Kolbeck. And speaking of coming alive, Kolbeck is putting together a strong second half. She's already got 8 points here for Marshfield in the second half, and the Tigers take a 5-point lead. They're kind of breaking this game open here as it was close throughout the entire first half, and so now Tigers kind of finding a groove. There's going to be a steal for Laufenberg. Back up. Layup in transition, no good. Rebound taken by Bullis. Bullis pass ahead to Klatt. 3 from the top of the arc, good. Got it. Ilza Shimoleski for 3. DC Everest not going away. Kolbeck off the screen. Kick out into the corner, looking to go down low to Klum. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Kolbeck throwing it in. Looking to go back inside. Nice pass and cut by Klum. Haley Klum for 2. Nice feed from Kolbeck. And so here we go with some offense. Here in the second half. Rebound by Klum. Swing it back on the right wing, dribbling to the free throw line. Jumper no good. Klum right there for the rebound. Put back also off the mark. Rebound comes down to Hall. Foul called on Klum. Everest to inbound. Good full court defense put on by the Tigers all game long. It's making Everest work as they bring the ball up the floor. Swinging around. Top of the arc with Hall. Dribbling inside. It's going to go out of bounds off of Marshfield. Everest basketball. Inbound is going to get tipped, but corralled by McKenna Bullis, and then we have a foul called. Foul on Laufenberg. Does your roof need attention? Call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They're your hail damage experts, and they serve all of central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. Get a free estimate at Seamless Commercial Roofing. Nice pass up ahead to Bullis. Back into the corner to Klatt. Looking to go inside. That basket off the mark. And rebound by Bullis, and she'll go to the free throw line here. Foul called on Holm, her first. Team number 6 on Marshfield. So that's going to be noticeable down the stretch here. The 6-team foul on Marshfield is going to put, next one will put Everest in the bonus. And so that could play a factor as we finish this one up. Especially if Everest can hang around. 1 of 2 for Bullis. That off the mark. Rebound down low for Ridgeway. Back up top, they go with Zeta Kolbeck. Pass off to Klum, looking inside. Nice pass, nice feed, nice score. Emma Ridgeway gets that to go. Back out to that 5-point lead here for the Tigers, the largest of the game. We approach 10.5 left in this one. Fleet Farm's layaway program is here to help you make this year's holiday shopping easier than ever. Learn more about Fleet Farm's layaway program by visiting any store or head to fleetfarm.com. Dribbling inside, kick out. And nice pass. They find Klum, but she can't finish. Gets her own rebound, and the putback good for Haley Klum. She's just going to fill up the stat sheet. That's what she's doing. Back over to Woolley, and now this is the largest lead of the game at 31-24. And there's a steal for Kolbeck, her 4th of the game. Kick out. Emma Ridgeway looking to get inside to Klum. Can't get that one to go, and we got a foul called. Emma Ridgeway will go to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Make sure to call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. And also, Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. One more shot here for Emma Ridgeway. And that one no good. Again, Klum comes down with the rebound, though. Back up top, Zeta Kolbeck for the Tigers will set it up here. We're about 3/4 of the way through this game as Marshfield has, there's another basket for Zeta Kolbeck. Marshfield has extended this lead all the way out to 9 here in the second half, really putting the pressure on DC Everest after it was a 1-point game at the halftime break. More offense here in the second half as the Tigers have found success early on in the possession. And so we got a foul coming there on Emma Ridgeway, her 3rd, team 7th. At the line, shooting 1-1 for DC Everest, and missing the first one was Bullis. Klum comes down with the rebound. She's been hitting the boards really well here for Marshfield in the second half. She's already got 7 rebounds in the game and racked up 8 points for Haley Klum. That 3 off the mark. Rebound taken by Hall. And we have a foul there in transition. So Kirsten Hall will go back to the free throw line here to shoot the bonus. That's going to be called on Klum. That is her 3rd, team 8th. Bring your friends or meet new friends at Poor Choices in Marshfield. Why make a bad decision when you can make a poor choice? Follow them on Facebook. And free throw is up and in. One more free throw here for Hall. And second one is good. And now we got a foul on this end. Shooting foul called on Ella Eckhoff. So Emma Ridgway will go to the free throw line here. That Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line at that. Serve Pro, the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. So call Jamie Wenzel today. Serve Pro like it never happened. Ridgway missing the first. Make sure you buy your next vehicle from Gross Buick of Marshfield. Gross Buick is the home of the lifetime engine warranty on select vehicles, and they back all purchases with full service department, where you get a free courtesy car. Gross Buick of Marshfield. Looking to go inside, and that's going to go out of bounds. Back to the Tigers, holding that 7-point lead here in the second half with 8 minutes left in this one. Nice pass up to the top of the arc to Mackenzie Holm. Back into the corner with Laufenberg. Kolbeck, dribbling, kick, jumper, good for Emma Ridgway. And we got a 9-point lead once again for Marshfield. DC Everest needs a timeout to talk about it. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more girls basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Alrighty, and welcome back here to Senior High. Marshfield Tigers hold a 9-point lead over the DC Everest Evergreens. Here, early season Valley Conference basketball here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Out of the timeout, it'll be Evergreens basketball. And that's going to go out of bounds. So turnover there for Everest. Falker Brothers of Marshfield, a leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulates student-athletes across central Wisconsin on both your accomplishments both on and off the courts and fields. Best of luck this season from Falker Brothers of Marshfield. Hand off to Kolbeck. Pass into the corner. Now looking to go inside. That's going to be saved by Ridgway. And the basket for the Tigers, Devin Lemoyne. And so back out to that 9-point lead here for Marshfield. Doing a nice job here in the second half of holding off DC Everest. Another rebound there for Lemoyne. She's provided a nice little spark here off the bench. That three no good. Dribble to the middle of the lane. Jumper for Mackenzie Holm. Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing Central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. And the Sports Scene in Marshfield is your official fanwear store for Christmas gift giving, from players' jerseys to hats, sports cards, and autographed memorabilia. They have it all. Come to their card show on Saturday, December 14th. That's tomorrow, 10 to 3. Sports Scene up the stairs from World Buffet in the Marshfield Mall. Nice pass inside to Klum, and a travel. Tigers will turn it over. DC Everest has 6 minutes left in this game to try to close the gap. See if they can do it. They're going to need some good offensive possessions. Woolley will start with a 3. Kelsey Woolley, first points of the night for her, and a big one at that. And now the basket on this end for Zeta Kolbeck. So it's 5.5 minutes left. A turnover by DC Everest sees this go back to Marshfield. Make plans for your next event at Bakersville Sports Bar on County B in Marshfield. It's a perfect spot for birthday parties and family and class reunions. It's a great spot for groups of any size. Bakersville Sports Bar wants to host your next event. And offensive foul called here on the Tigers. And so 5 minutes left in this one. A big lead here for the Tigers. And that is going to be tipped out of bounds. It will stay Everest basketball. And so Woolley will inbound underneath her own basket. Everest has a hill to climb to get back into this. They have to get some quick offense. Woolley forces up the shot. No good. Rebound taken by Lemoyne. Quality auto body and framework since 1952. If you have an accident, let Mackey's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Carl Arts Body Shop in South Central Avenue in Marshfield. Rebound there for Klatt. So with just over 4 minutes left, DC Everest is going to have to get some quick offense here to get back into this one. Mutual of Wausau Insurance has been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Dribble out, kick out for 3. Got it! Three-pointer, Grace Sandquist. Back to a 9-point game. Kylie Laufenberg, pass up top of the arc with Zeta Kolbeck. Driving, kick out. Swinging around, Kolbeck. And an offensive foul on the Tigers. Pick up these specials this week at Smith Brothers Meat in Colby. For Thanksgiving week, hot turkey is just $6.99 per pound, and Colby cheese is only $2.99 per pound. Get fresh meats and cheeses every day and let them cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats in Colby, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturdays, 8 till 4. You might want to check with Smith Brothers Meats and see what their specials are now on their online. Everest basketball here with 3:18. We also want to thank our game day sponsors of Brown's Bar, Woodfield Inn and Suites, and Rem's Funeral Home. Back up top is Hall. So with 3 minutes left here, DC Everest down by 9. They haven't been able to crack that 9-point lead very much here in the second half. The lead slowly growing. And now a scramble on the floor. Tigers come away with it. The lead has slowly grown. And Marshfield well in control here into the second half. And we got a full timeout called here by Marshfield. We're going to take a quick break as well. We'll be back with more basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
And welcome back here to Marshfield High School. A 41-32 lead here for the Tigers. They've kind of broke open the game here in the second half and have been able to hold off DC Everest. They just have a final couple of minutes here as they've been playing really well, at least on the offensive end of the floor here in half number 2. Out of the timeout, the Tigers just kind of work the clock a little bit. Pass back up top of the arc with Mackenzie Holm. Sternweiss & Sons, ready mix and block plant of Marshfield. Now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night and work for the hometown team at Sternweiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location. Sternweiss & Sons of Marshfield. That's the 5th foul on DC Everest. So they got a couple more before Tigers will shoot free throws. Screen at the top for Zeta Kolbeck. Pass back off to Kylie Laufenberger. Dribbling inside. Kick out. Left baseline jumper, no good. Rebound down to Ella Eckhoff. 90 seconds left in this one. Looking to go inside. Nice pass and the bucket for Ella Eckhoff. Down to 7. First Choice Credit Union in Marshfield serves anyone who lives or works in Wood, Marathon, Clark, or Portage counties. Make First Choice Credit Union your first choice for loans. Zeta Kolbeck with it on top. Nice pass, Klum. Easy basket down low for Haley Klum. She's got 10 points on the night for the Tigers. There at turnovers taken away by Kolbeck. 5th steal of the night for her. As we're under now a minute, Tigers look like they will come away with a victory. And we got a quick timeout, quick 30-second timeout at that. We're going to take it as well. We'll be back with the rest of this game, the finishing touches, as I should say, here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
And welcome back here to Marshfield. The final 40 or some seconds left in this one as the Tigers will look to come out with a victory here tonight over DC Everest. A little bit closer game than the meetings last year as the Evergreens are improved this season. But the Tigers have been able to hold them off here in this second half and will come away with a victory here tonight to move to 2-2 on the season, 2-0 in the Valley. And DC Everest will fall to 1-1 in the Valley here tonight with this loss. Move to 2-2 on the season. And so at the free throw line, we got 1-1 bonus free throws here. First free throw is up and in for Colbeck. One more here, and Zeta Colbeck knocks that one in as well. So coming up next is our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. 2 for Ella Eckhoff. Back to the 9-point game where we've been hovering around this 9-point mark the entire second half. And there's another foul. We'll send Colbeck to the line with 4 seconds. Foul called on Kirsten Hall. And first free throw good. Second free throw good as well. 5 of 5 from the line for Zeta Colbeck here tonight. Back half-court heave is going to fall short, and that'll do it. The Marshfield Tigers come out with a 47-36 victory here tonight over DC Everest. They move to 2-0 in the Valley. DC Everest falls to 1-1. As I mentioned, our Nasonville Dairy postgame show will be coming up next, where I'll be down on the court, and we'll get some interviews done, and we'll kind of wrap up and give you some stats as well, as the Tigers come out with a nice win tonight over the Evergreens. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with our Nasonville Dairy postgame show after these messages.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.